I just pulled up at my gym 40 minutes early. They're not even open. I did not know they don't open on Sundays until 7. So since we're here and I have 40 minutes to wait, because I could easily turn around and go home and not work out today, but that's not who we are anymore. So we're going to give a real quick crash course in nutrition. Okay, because someone commented the other day, she said, I see what you're doing. I wish I could do it. I understand none of it. So I'm going to tell you, this is a secret recipe, secret sauce for weight loss, as they say. First of all, we're going to start out with calories. Calories are in every single thing you eat, drink, consume, except water. 0 calories. Celsius, Alani, 10 calories. Do you see what I'm saying? Calories are in everything. Now, there's also macronutrients, okay? Your macronutrients are like the main nutrients that your body absolutely bare minimum needs to function. Those are going to be your protein, your fat, your carbohydrates, macronutrients, okay? You also have micronutrients. Those are going to be like the nutrients in your food for your immune system, your antioxidants, things like that, okay? Your body still needs those. Not as crucially as the protein, fat, and fiber. Carbohydrates as well. Fiber is carbohydrates. So that gets confusing for people too. Fiber is a carbohydrate. There's different kinds of fiber as well. But fiber is a carbohydrate that, let's just say, it's not what I call a dead carbohydrate. Your body is going to use the fiber. Now, another carbohydrate that I consider a dead carbohydrate, that's going to be like a candy bar. Right? You're eating the carbs, but your body's getting nothing from it other than sugar. So you've got calories, you've got your protein, your carbohydrates, and your fat. Okay? All of those are essential to your bodily function. Now, where it comes with weight loss is what they say calorie deficit. That's what I've been doing. I also refer to it as cal's defs. Because a lot of the times on these silly goose little platforms, you say calorie deficit and they don't want to show your video to anybody. But I'm hoping if this helps you, you share it so that people actually see this video so people can understand. Calorie deficit is your calories in versus calorie out. So every morning when you wake up, even if you do nothing and you're just sitting in a chair, sedentary, breathing all day long, your body is burning calories. You have to have energy just to live, okay? Now, where this comes in with calories in and calories out is the amount of calories that you consume based on what your body is going to burn at a sedentary level, just sitting in a chair all day long. Let's just say you're going to burn 1,500 calories all day, just sitting there, breathing, functioning, staying alive. If you're eating 1,500 calories, that means you're eating exactly what your body needs to burn for the day. So you're even, right? Eat 1,500 calories, burn 1,500 calories, we're even. Well, let's say that you want to start losing some weight. You're going to go into what we call a calorie deficit. Deficit means that you are taking in less calories than what your body requires to function. Okay? Are you following me here? You are going to find your calorie intake using a calorie calculator. Okay? A calorie deficit calculator. Every single person on the planet, your calorie count, your macro goals are going to be based on you. So don't ask me what mine are because mine have nothing to do with you. This is your journey, Booski. You focus on you and let me do my thing and you do your thing. Okay? It's going to be based on your current weight, your future goal weight, your activity level. Those are the 3 most important things. Also, your age does get accounted into it because obviously your metabolism's a little different. Okay? So we've got the calories in, calories figured out. So when you go into a deficit, basically, you're going to start consuming less calories. You're going to get that goal through a calorie deficit calculating app, okay? I use Lose It. I'm not affiliated with them in any way. I bought a lifetime membership because I do plan on continuing using it forever, okay? So we got the calories figured out. Now we're going to get into macros. This is the part that really confuses people. Macronutrients. Again, refresh. Protein, fat, carbs. Simple. Fiber falls under carbs. It's like a little umbrella. And then there's a little umbrella under fiber that's insoluble and soluble. Okay, we're not going to get into all that. We're going to focus on the basics, Susan. When you go into a calorie deficit, you are going to get a protein and a fiber goal through your app, most likely. Okay, Lose It will definitely break down your fat, your protein and your fiber goal. That's the app I use. The reason why a calorie deficit requires high protein and fiber, and I need you to pay attention to this, is because every macronutrient that your body breaks down requires a different level of energy from your body. Protein, the reason why you go high protein in a calorie deficit is because it takes the most work for your body to break down. True story. Now, do we want to know why fiber is so important? Fiber is important because it helps you keep feeling full. Yeah. Do you ever notice how you can like wake up and make like a breakfast sandwich and it's filled to the brim with good bread and carbs and fat with some crunchy bacon and maybe an egg? Sometimes I just like the bacon and cheese. But anyways, you eat this breakfast sandwich and like an hour later you're hungry because you didn't put fiber in it. Fiber is what helps you keep feeling full, as well as protein. So if you do a protein and high fiber meal, you're going to feel amazing. Okay. So your fiber is crucial. It helps you keep feeling full. It also is going to help you keep going to the bathroom when you start doing a high protein diet. Okay. Fat is essential because brain power is a thing. Your brain needs healthy fats, most likely, salmon oils, avocado oil, fish oil, things like that. Those are really good for you. So now you know calories in, calories out, fiber, fat, protein. That's why they're important. Also, would you please, for the love of everything holy, stop getting on the fucking scale, Susan. Unless you have a body scale that is breaking down your skeletal mass, your body fat, your body water, your protein, your muscle mass, stop getting on that scale and getting in your head when that thing climbs 2 pounds. Because another fun fact, did you know that for every gram of carbohydrates you eat, your body retains 3 to 4 grams of water just to process it? So if you eat pasta the night before and you get on the scale the next morning and it went up like 1.5 pounds, it's because your body needs water to process that. Also, another big thing about calorie deficit that you probably really don't want to hear, because you're going to feel like such a silly goose when I tell you how crucial this is. Drink your fucking water. Drink your water. Did you know that when you're dehydrated, your body will retain water? Yeah, when you're not hydrated, your body's like, oh, we got to hold on to this for survival. Yeah, fun fact. So there's basics, okay? These are the basics. Now, once you start doing these little things, that's when the changes come into play. Don't do everything all at once. Don't, because it's unrealistic. Make one small change. Switch your ranch dressing to a light ranch dressing. Switch your soda to a diet soda. Once you get those 2 things under your belt and you're comfortable and you're confident in it, start making more changes. Switch out the regular bread for a keto bread. That's also a fiber cheat code. Keto breads and tortillas are loaded with fiber, okay? So if you're not a vegetable fan and you can't do berries and things like that, there's ways to figure it out, okay? Chia seeds, another amazing way to get fiber in. Throw them into a smoothie or some overnight oats. You know, there's so many things that you could do, but you got to do it a little bit at a time. And you got to understand that you can be in a calorie deficit and still enjoy the foods that you love in moderation and proper portion sizes. And you don't have to be perfect, honey. You just got to show the fuck up, okay? Focus on 80% of the time. 20% of the time, do whatever you want. And most importantly, and I can't stress this part enough, is if you're going to go on this journey, you need to get the fucking therapy, okay? Because if you're trying to change you and you're the one holding yourself accountable, you need to have somebody to keep your head in check. The mindset is 90% of the work. Quit giving up on you. Those are the basics, okay? And then the more you go, celebrate every single win. Celebrate every single win. And stop getting on that scale, okay? What's not measured is not managed. So yes, you can get on the scale, I guess, but make sure it's a body scale. So you're not focused on just one number. You can focus on all the data and feel a lot better about your journey, okay? I hope this helps. Love you, bye.